Keep watching, because what you're about to discover could change the way you see yourself and the world around you. This video reveals the powerful impact chosen ones have and what happens when their light disappears. It's a message of awakening, purpose, and unseen influence. What occurs when someone's chosen ones disappear? Does everything come apart, or can their world hold together? We are thrust into the depths of human growth and the harsh reality of loss by this inquiry. Today, we explore the core of these remarkable creatures with the goal of illuminating their spiritual journeys and igniting a flame of self-awareness and strength in them. The selected ones in society, frequently without realizing it, have a light that inspires others to see their potential. Their mere presence has the power to stimulate personal development, rekindle latent creativity, and foster a sense of well-being that spreads beyond people to impact entire communities. Imagine meeting someone who inspires you to change just by having a casual discussion with you. It can be a perspective that changes your perception of your own abilities, or it might be an inspiration to follow a long-forgotten desire. Even if they are brief, these moments can serve as the start of a significant path towards fulfillment and self-discovery. The selected ones live among us, frequently hidden in the routine of everyday existence, but their influence is extraordinary. They are the strangers who may change our day and occasionally our lives with a single act of kindness, the teachers who recognize our potential, and the friends who push us to be better. Grand gestures are not their gift. Rather, it is the subtle yet tremendous effect they exert via their genuineness, empathy, and unshakable faith in the goodness and potential of people. For individuals who have experienced the life-changing influence of a chosen one, the experience is evidence of the deep bonds that unite us and encourages us to acknowledge and treasure these moments, because they have the capacity to not only transform ourselves, but also add to the larger human experience by constructing a story of development, innovation, and well-being for all. Furthermore, there is a phenomenon as fascinating as the old legend of Midas, the power of some people, the selected ones, to turn everything they come into contact with into symbolic gold. This Midas touch is a metaphor for their great spiritual and energy power rather than actual wealth. It's an investigation into how their aura, or very nature, can significantly improve the lives and surroundings they affect. Imagine someone whose simple words may uplift a heart in despair, or whose presence alone can bring calm to a chaotic gathering. These people don't just exist, they exude a frequency that uplifts everyone in their vicinity, transforming conflict into harmony, uncertainty into assurance, and stagnation into development. Their impact is proof of the potency of good vibes and the indisputable influence of a well-cared-for soul. There is more to the Midas touch phenomena than meets the eye. It's about a soul's vibrations that are in harmony with its higher purpose, bringing about change by being rather than force. These chosen ones have developed an inner abundance of love, compassion, and understanding along the way, which, when given, enhances the human experience as a whole. This potential is present in many people and can be unleashed via self-discovery, spiritual practice, and the unwavering pursuit of personal development. It is not exclusive to a select few. It makes us wonder, how can we cultivate our Midas touch as well? How can we make a positive impact on the world and transform the weak parts of our communities and lives into assets? The phenomena serves as a wake-up call, imploring us to acknowledge and develop our own capacity as change agents. We can all help create a world where every touch brings light and every encounter leaves a sparkle of gold by emulating the traits of the selected ones. This would represent a life enhanced by spiritual depth and deep connections, Additionally, the chosen ones stand out as pillars of light, their presence a beacon to those navigating through darker times, in a world where each person's energy contributes to the collective existence. However, there is an often overlooked phenomenon: the deep void that results when these luminaries withdraw from surroundings that do not respect their value. This spiritual and emotional void is more than just a lack of presence. It is a noticeable deterioration in the vibratory quality of areas that were once filled with their elegance. Think of the garden that flourishes under a gardener's careful attention, bursting with life and brilliant hues. Like these gardeners, the selected ones foster beauty and growth in their zone of influence. But when the gardener leaves, the garden regresses rather than just stays the same. Vitality wanes, hues fade, and flowers wilt. In a similar vein, there is an instant change when individuals who have been selected withdraw from those who minimize or ignore their contributions. There is a noticeable gap where inspiration and hope once thrived, as though a light has been extinguished. Such a retreat has far-reaching effects. Conditions worsen when the chosen one's anointing or benevolent influence is absent. Once thriving on mutual development, relationships now collapse. Enthusiastically inventive projects stall out, and formerly cohesive communities start to deteriorate in the periphery. This results from the removal of an energetic basis that uplifted and supported everyone engaged, not only from a physical absence. The lack of recognition experienced by the chosen is among this dynamic's most devastating features. Their contribution, which is frequently performed in the background, is often overlooked, and their influence is taken for granted until it is gone. Human nature is paradoxical in that we don't recognize something's actual worth until it is gone. As a result, those who profited from the chosen one's energy may not publicly admit their dependence, but experience a profound sense of loss when it is taken away. The interconnectedness between the selected and those they touch is vividly depicted in this scenario. It draws attention to the delicate equilibrium they uphold, which, when upset, demonstrates the vital role these people play in the mental and spiritual health of others around them. Their absence creates a hole that serves as a sharp reminder of their transformational ability, which makes a landscape noticeably less vibrant and hopeful. For everyone involved, the story of the selected ones and the seeming decline in their absence serves as a call to action. It exhorts people to value and honor the people who bring light into their life, as well as the small but significant ways they uplift others around them. Even in the face of underappreciation, it serves as a reminder to the chosen of their priceless contribution to the spiritual fabric of the world. It supports the notion that genuine recognition stems from an internal awareness of the beneficial ripple effects one creates rather than from approval from others. The absence of chosen ones ultimately creates an emotional and spiritual void that serves as a lesson in appreciation, acknowledgement, and the unseen bonds that bind us all. It emphasizes how crucial it is to cherish and care for the connections that uplift us, serving as a reminder that the light we take for granted is frequently the very thing that keeps our spirits as a group burning brightly. Between their deeds of generosity and their enormous contributions, the selected one's path is paved with hardships, miscommunications, undervaluation, and the quest for true gratitude. These people, whose purpose is to inspire and change the world, frequently have to navigate a society that doesn't see past appearances and appreciate the profound impact they have on the welfare and spiritual development of those around them. One recurrent feature in the life of chosen ones is the difficulty in finding appreciation. Despite the significant effects they have, they frequently go unnoticed because of their altruistic deeds and the vibratory change they bring into any space. It's like an artist whose works transform lives, but the world doesn't see the hand that paints. This lack of acknowledgement can cause them to doubt whether their light is visible in a world that occasionally seems to favor darkness. It takes a strong foundation in one's divine destiny to navigate the rivers of undervaluation. Those that are chosen must develop a steadfast understanding of their value regardless of social acceptance. It's about preserving an inner sanctuary where their spiritual contributions are acknowledged and honored, unaffected by outside appraisal. They must carry on with their job, understanding that their work adds to the larger existence, much like a tree that provides shade whether or not someone sleeps beneath its branches. Unfortunately, the path of many brilliant people is accompanied with jealousy and misinterpretations. People who take the initiative to lead and motivate others may be misunderstood by others or feel envious of the light they shine. The selected ones are urged to strongly defend their energies during these times and to envelop themselves in the shield of their own honesty and integrity. It's about realizing that their goal is to shine brightly, even if it means standing alone at times, rather than to please or fit in. For these honorable spirits, the counsel is straightforward. Protect your light with the same zeal that you give it. Remain loyal to your purpose, understanding that someone's incapacity to recognize your significance does not diminish it. Move through the darkness, knowing that every deed of compassion and every inspirational moment has an impact on people's lives in ways that are invisible to the outside world. As the selected ones proceed on their path, they must never forget that their resilience, their capacity to maintain their mission in the face of misinterpretation and underestimation, is their real strength. It's an exhortation to rise above and keep in mind that their labor is done not for acknowledgement of the present, but rather to leave an impression on the souls they touch and create a world that will eventually realize the extent of their skills. Their greatest triumph is found in this realization, their capacity to turn obstacles into opportunities that advance them closer to their divine destiny. The path to enlightenment involves an act of courage, a deliberate separation from those forces that want to decrease your vibratory energy in a world that frequently feels like it's spinning out of control and where negativity can cling to you like a tenacious shadow. The light of your own soul illuminates the way ahead as you stand at the crossroads, calling you to let go of the negativity that is preventing you from rising. Being detached from negativity is a proclamation of control over your own life, not just a decision. It's the realization that your energy is sacred and too valuable to be sucked away by the evil, cynicism, and despair that lurk in every nook and cranny of life. This detachment journey is an act of alignment rather than avoidance. It involves aligning with frequencies that uplift, nourish, and advance your soul to reach your full potential. In this process, guidance is straightforward but profound. Start by determining the negative influences in your life, such as relationships that deplete rather than enhance, routines that lower rather than raise your mood, or surroundings that hinder rather than encourage personal development. Acknowledge these as chains that you can break rather than as permanent features in your life. Cutting these connections is a way to regain your energy and shift your attention to avenues for personal development and spiritual advancement. Make an effort to create circumstances that support your spiritual development and reflect your inner peace. Be in the company of people whose energies align with yours, who motivate you to grow and realize your full spiritual potential. In order to protect your inner temple against the intrusion of negativity, engage in activities that deepen your connection to the divine within, such as mindfulness, meditation, and creative expression. This dissociation leads to a transforming empowerment. You'll discover that you have a fresh sense of direction in life, and an inner serenity that endures despite turbulence. This is your development, your transformation into a light being free from the chains of negativity. Remember that you have always had the capacity to transcend and elevate. Cutting the bonds that hold you to the dark and stepping into your own light is the obvious call to action. As you proceed, see how each action you take turns into evidence of your development and a guide for others. This is not just your path, it is a journey towards enlightenment for all of us, and every act of growth and detachment contributes to our shared ascent. The selected ones hold a torch of divine purpose, lighting the way not only for themselves, but also for everyone they encounter in the complex dance of life, where every soul is seeking enlightenment. This calling, a lighthouse amidst life's turbulent waves, forces you to go deeply into the depths of self-awareness, peel back the layers of your identity, and embrace the core of your divine purpose. This path of personal growth is a journey that connects you to the core of the cosmos, rather than a path you take alone. It takes guts to embrace your evolution. It means facing your inner darkness and turning it into light. It's about realizing that you are the sculptor and the clay in the work of art that is your life, with the power to shape it into a work of spiritual art. Moments of profound understanding, when the ego's boundaries fall away and you stand in the truth of your limitless essence, are what distinguish this path. Encouraging you to pursue this transformation is a call to ignite the potential seeds that are sitting in the soil of your spirit and to awaken the latent energies inside you. It's a call to live intentionally and make decisions that serve both your own and everyone else's best interests. You will discover that personal development is a voyage of continuous being rather than a destination, with each step you take leading to the fuller revelation of your divine identity. Standing in the power of your light, weaving threads of awareness, compassion, and unconditional love throughout your life is your mission, if you decide to embrace it. This is a path of transcendence, of accepting the oneness that unites us all and overcoming the delusions of separateness. As you develop, you turn into a ray of hope, demonstrating the transformational potential of accepting one's divine calling. Therefore, the call is apparent to you, the selected ones. Set out on this holy path of self-discovery, welcome the change that is calling, and allow your light to shine as a beacon for those who are looking for direction. Every stride you take is a celebration of the divine dance of creation, and your path is ablaze with possibilities. Now is your time to rise and assert your role as a transformative, healing, and loving force in the universe. The selected ones stand out as rays of light, charged with raising the collective consciousness in the vastness of the universe, where all souls are interwoven in a complex web of cosmic energy. The unity and support of these bright entities are crucial, since even stars require a night sky to shine against. Each selected individual finds strength in this group's embrace, not just in their own company, but also in their common path of self-discovery and change. The foundation of a haven of mutual respect and understanding is solidarity among the chosen. Spiritual warriors can share their insights, challenges, and victories in this fellowship, a hallowed circle of enlightened individuals that provides a haven from the chaos of everyday life. It is impossible to exaggerate the significance of this community. It serves as a source of group knowledge and a reminder that nobody travels this route alone. The speaker offers friendship, prayer, and continuous support to strengthen this network of celestial pilgrims. By strengthening the bonds among the society, this action strengthens the thread that binds all selected people together in their divine duty. The genuine power of the chosen ones is enhanced in these links, as separate lights combine to form a bright beacon that can shine through the darkest night. Furthermore, positive affirmations act as compass points amid the din of uncertainties and outside influences. These inspirational words are more than just phrases. They are potent spells that serve as a constant reminder to each selected individual of their intrinsic value and their lasting impact on the world. The light of God is in you. Many people's hearts are filled with hope because of you. Transformation is inspired by your path. These affirmations soothe tired souls and stoke the inner fire of passion and purpose. Therefore, to everyone who has been selected and is listening to this call, know that you are not alone in your search. The universe works in your favor, and you find a family among these like-minded people in addition to allies. You are unstoppable as a team, able to overcome any challenge and bring about the emergence of a new awareness. Allow this comfort to be the wind beneath your wings as you fly toward your goals with unending love, support, and encouragement. Remember that you, the chosen ones, are the architects of a new dawn as we finish this chapter of empowerment and discovery. A tapestry much larger than the sum of its components is created by every action you perform, every deed of compassion, and every moment of self-discovery. Your journey, which is characterized by resiliency and change, uplifts and inspires, creating pathways where none previously existed. Keep shining, spreading your light, and influencing the world. Your tales, intertwined with strands of bravery and optimism, invite others to partake in this heavenly dance. Be firm in your convictions, accept your divine purpose, and let's use our combined genius to light up the universe.